What's going on, guys? So today on this SHOKY Quickie, we're going to be taking a look at the next in the Bandai Tamashii Nations Figuarts Zero Kizuna Relation Naruto Shippuden. Actually, this is just Naruto. I was wrong. Naruto UZUMAKI Naruto statue. And just like the previous ones, of course, this does come in a cool box. And you get an interesting image here that is of the statue, so to speak, but it is kind of stylized. You got Kizuna Relation there. You got the Tamashii Nations official sticker there to make sure you're not buying a bogus thing. Though I'm sure they probably have managed to knock that off too. Come around this side. You see Naruto Uzumaki, or Uzumaki Naruto, as he should be said. And come to the back, and you see the Rasengan version, which is what this is. Then you've got him, you've got Tsunade, and you've got Jiraiya. I have those coming already. You got modeling, coloring, effects. You get new figure series from Japanese popular animation Naruto. The concept Kizuna means relationship, and we designed as figure and figure like people and people. I said it right for the first time. Dynamic sculpture, effect parts, bring you memorial. Scene, you got all the warnings stuff down here. You got the blue fin sticker of doom. Hey, look, you got a little guy with a toilet. I did get this for, I believe it was like right around $61 because he's smaller. He's a little bit more affordable. The other two being significantly bigger, well, cost more. So we'll see those when they come in, of course. Come around this side, you got some more stuff. At the top, you got some cool gold decorations, and then inside is just gold. And then on the bottom, you have a nice image like that. I like that they decorate all sides of the box. It just kind of, I don't know, it lends to quality, at least in my mind. So, all right, let's get him out here and see how cool he is. All right, so we got turntable time, and we'll take a look at that. So, this is supposed to be recreating the scene where he first kind of does the Rasengan for the first time and actually, makes it work. Of course, he could do the lesser versions of it. This is the first time he actually got it to work. The only thing we're missing is like a Kabuto right there, receiving it to the chest. But as it goes, it's a lot smaller than the previous ones we've looked at, and probably a lot smaller than the other ones in the same line, but he's a kid. He's like 12 or 13 right now. But I love the effect parts on this, the swirling chakra, the smoke coming out from behind him, and even the little rock and stuff. And he is a centerpiece, so he's meant to sandwich between other figures, kind of, like the two of the other Senin. Now, I do want a Orochimaru with the hint with his arms paralyzed on top of Amanda, because that would be cool. And then he needs to pair up with a Kabuto who's got like chakra on his hands so that he can cut people's tendons and stuff, because he's like another ridiculous medical ninja. So, all right, that's enough turntable time. Let's take some closer looks here. All right, so we can start here on his face, and he looks awesome. Got the nice blue eyes. You got the Konoha headband there, and the shading on the paint is actually really neat. I'm going to turn him this way so we can get some more light in there. And you can see, hopefully you can see, I'm having a hard time, but like the actual orange isn't solid. Same thing with his hair. His hair is actually shaded. And you have the weird Uzumaki symbol on his thing. We never found out what that is, but it looks like a slingshot, but he never uses it for anything. You do get the band down the leg. You got his nice molded in feet and his little ninja back pocket bag where he keeps shuriken and whatnot. Looks cool. It's very, very Naruto Part 1. And the vibrant orange, the bold blues. And then the Rasengan thing. Now, the only thing that does suck ever so slightly is you can see the mold lines where they had to piece the thing together. So, but it's cool. I like the swishing, the swooshy effect. And of course, you got some nice clouds there. But if you come in here, it's funny. I think they basically borrowed that from the Figuarts standard, which is kind of funny. There is something interesting. I want to show this off real quick, so I'm going to set the camera down. And if you want, and you don't want to have the big swirling effect, you can totally do this. And you can have him just doing the Rasengan by itself with a little bit of stuff coming off there. It does come off really easy. This is the first one I've noticed that actually everything can come off really nicely. Plus, now you can see things a lot better. I'll get in here and you can see the shading on the hair. We can look at his face up close. It's very well done. I like this. I like it a lot. So, let me pull back here. And since he is a centerpiece, let's bring out something to join him with. How about his adult self, who's doing the same motion? Or, I don't know, how about his dad? Like that. So, it's an interesting team up of generations, so to speak. But this is how they, like the three things can fit together. Obviously, these aren't meant to go together, and in fact, if his swirling effects were here, they probably wouldn't work out too well. Actually, let's find out. Yeah, see, actually, it's hitting on the Kurama flame right there. I wonder if I can just kind of finagle it up under there a little bit. Okay, well, it's sitting on there, so he can't really be out there with his dad, but it still looks really cool, and the contrast is neat. Also, he's super light in comparison to these other ones. And of course, you do have Kakashi, who could meet up to him as well. So even centerpieces could technically touch together. But he's kind of out of reach for me right now, so can't really get it. But it's kind of cool to see, like, he's still doing the same thing many years later and still being a badass. So there we go. But as it goes, I think this is fantastic. It's one of the newer in the line. It's not super new. It's probably a few months old if I had to guess. If that. But I do really like this one. Because this was one of the defining moments of him stepping up. Especially considering he mastered a technique that his father invented. And then, of course, later on, when he does the Rasen Shuriken, he actually improves upon that technique, being the first person to do so by adding a chakra nature to it. And hopefully we'll get one of those, like that scene when he first does the Rasen Shuriken. Now, there is another set coming later in the year, down near the end of the year. It's Sasuke, Naruto, and Gaara. And they're all kind of... at least during the war arc or right before the war arc, and he's doing a Rasengan. Sasuke's doing the Chidori, and Gaara's just doing sand, so to speak. I did order Uchiha Madara. Had to pay a pretty penny for it, but it's coming, thank God. And I will order Hashirama Senju to go with him. Probably after I get out of here. We'll see. But guys, if you like this Naruto statue, give me a big old thumbs up. Of course, go check out the playlist, which hopefully I set up by now, since, well, I'm going to have a lot of these really soon. And I'm going to need somewhere to put them. So IKEA, open up pretty soon, and like really quickly. And I decided to put this over here on the secondary channel, just to see if more people would dig it. And I needed to build up some build up some reviews over here again. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. And remember, as always, just keep believing in yourself.